Hello everyone, long time no see. Thank you everyone for your support. I am really happy for coming back and I am willing to keep on the weekly uploads. This video is another full logo design process that will show you the steps of designing a logo for a real estate agency. So, make sure to watch to the end of the video, and don't forget to leave a like, and ask me anything in the comments section. Have a nice watching. I received a new mail. It's from a client. He needs a logo for his new business. It's a Canadian real estate agency and it's called Home Target. Before jumping into the design process, you need to understand more your client's business, and manage to know his expectations. That will help you make sure your client will get what he needs, and get you out of the endless revisions. So, you either make an interview with your client or send him a creative brief questionnaire. In my case, I send him a PDF file that include multiple questions to collect the needed information. The questions will be almost about: what is the project and what the business is all about? What is the target audience? What is the message and what does the logo need to communicate? Where and how the logo will be used? And to be in the same phase with the client, and to reduce my design exploration, I ask my client if there is any restrictions and obligations, or if there is any recommendations for the logo elements. The client needs the logo to be simple and clean and he wants it to reflect the business activity. So after collecting the needed information about the business and defining the client's expectations, I turn to the mind mapping phase, where I take the main keywords and I try to extract other related words to it. After listing all the extracted keywords, I try to combine it together to form some good words associations. Now, I turn to the sketching phase. I will try to put on paper all the ideas that came to my mind, based on the previous words associations. Many of you asked me how I put my sketches into Illustrator. It is really a simple thing to do. After finishing your sketching, you can simply take a photo with your phone, then you have to send it to your PC, and then you can simply drag it to Illustrator, or you can go to File. Then click on Place, and then select your photo. Then click here on Place, and finally place it by clicking on the canvas. I will place it up here. Then I'll decrease its opacity a little. Then I'll go to Object, Lock. Then I click on Selection. Now the photo is locked with the canvas. In my design process I digitize all the chosen sketches, but for this video, I will only demonstrate the execution of this concept only, which is the best one. Okay. To make the house icon, select the rectangle tool, hold Shift and drag to make a square. Now, to make the tip of the house, select the Add Anchor Point tool, then click here in the middle of the square to add a new anchor point. With the Direct Selection tool, Select the new point and drag it up a little. Select the two bottom anchor points and drag it up a little bit. OK, now, swap the fill and stroke. And then increase the stroke size to 20 points. I think it needs to be a little bit thicker. I'll drag the live widgets to make all the corners a little bit rounded. I'll shrink it a little bit. Then with the ellipse tool I make a little circle in the center. Now I will make the stem and feather of the arrow. With the pen tool, make a straight line from the center of the circle to the left here. With the eyedropper I copy the thickness of the stroke. I'll move the circle and the line a little bit down. And then I select the line with the house stroke. Then I increase the size a little. Then I go to Object, and I click on Expand, and then I press OK. This will transform the path into a shape. Now, I hold Alt and I drag this line a little bit up. And then I hold Shift and select the house icon, and from the Pathfinder, I click on -front. With the pen tool, and starting from here, I will trace the half of the arrow's feather. Now I hold Alt and drag it down to duplicate it. Then I go to Object, Transform, then I click on Reflect. With the horizontal option selected, I press OK. Now I select the two parts, and from the Pathfinder, I press on Unite. I'll move this a little bit to the right. Then with the Direct Selection tool, I select this two left anchor points, and move it a little to the right to make the feather shorter. Finally I unite the arrow and the circle together. And this is pretty much our logo. Okay, now I am going to try some color variations. I select the house shape, double-click on the fill color. And I will set a blue color. I duplicate the logo, and I repeat this process to try multiple colors. This blue is a little bit boring, the yellow looks so bright with the simple lines. I think the red is the best one. It looks professional, and in the same time it reflects the business location, which is Canada. I'll move this logos to the left, and I duplicate it, and I will try to reverse the colors, just for the sake of exploration. After all, I decided to go with this color. Okay, this is our logo, and it's time to experiment some fonts. I'll write the name of the agency, which is Home Target. Then I change the font to Sans Serif 1. Now I change the word Target weight to light, just to add some contrast to the text. I try to balance the word with the icon. And then I duplicate the logo, and I try a different font. Now I duplicate everything. And then I select the logo names, and I go to Character Panel, and I click on the All Caps option, just to see the logo with the uppercase text. I just wanted to make it short for the video, but in reality, you have to explore as possible as you can, from sketching to the colors explorations to the fonts variations. Okay, I think this is the font that I will go with. And this is our final logo. Thank you for watching. If you want to get notified on every upload, just activate the bell icon or follow me in my Facebook profile. You will find the link in the description. See you in another video.